if I come up and I have a positive angle, come up, positive angle, okay? And I'm just exaggerating the movement, of course, but that tends to happen. That tends to happen where this comes up and we come in and we never really get a full, it's not, again, this is an exaggeration. Your chances of cavitating are a lot higher. You can still come up but now I'm really put a lot of strain on my shoulder. I just really felt it right there, just because I came up really high and I'm putting all that strain. The first thing I'm feeling here is this little area right in between. No bueno. So I want that same, but I just want to set it where I can grab it. Okay? So it's not so much, there's a moment, I'm actually pushing it back, it's a moment right here, right? So there's going to be a little positive angle, but that's what we want right there, right? We don't want too much, because now we run the risk of slipping, and then what a lot of paddlers do, they slip, they come up, they slip, and then they put their power back here, and that's when they start their power, right here. And we've had this drill before, right, where I had you start from here, okay, give me more credit where credit's due. Danny Chang taught me this, where this is why people say, reach! They have their blade, they reach out up here, they get this nice A-frame or whatever the heck, they get this rotation, they come in, reach! Because that's my stroke! That's it, versus the guy or gal is up front like, what the hell does he mean by reach? That's as far as I can go, right? But that person's hitting here, while the other person is hitting here. So again, it's just get to the point. Get to the point. Get to the point. And again, that also comes to where this comes into play. Coming up, quality of life movement. Right. You wanna be succinct into that catch, into that grab, because the initiation phase, this is the start of the stroke. You initiate, you set the blade in the water, then you grab, then you go. Right? Because you don't want, because the idea is the moment we put that blade in the water, we want to make that water into a solid. Right? If I go too positive and my foot's here, oh man, I'm gonna hurt my shin, right? Or I'm gonna miss it. Right? If I know it's here, I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss that foot. I want to put it in. Whoa.
Is it correct to think that you're actually, like when you're on the surfboard, you're doing the
Yeah.
pull
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. So when you're here, your body's here, and this is the boat, you come up, the boat goes forward, right? Right. How do we do that? It's not just the hip, but it's also that top hand. That top hand is what sets it in, right? If I pull that away. It changes that angle. Like we talk about, if you're putting in, you're setting in, like coming up, and you're going to swim, and right? I'm swimming, and it's much like swimming. If I'm swimming, I don't know how to swim, so I'm not a good swimmer, but I'm just,
Oh, and you're on the board.
Yeah. Or you're on your board, just, right? Hands come in. Ah, look at that. I'm on the board right now. Right, same thing. Now, the best way I can do that, to facilitate that movement, is with my top hand. Now, I don't do this, but the bottom hand sets it. Okay? That's where it really, again, it's more akin to this. But the top hand keeps it as long as we can as we move our body. So we want to try to keep that blade. So by the time it gets here, we're just kind of finishing off. Makes sense? So we want that blade to be, if we could, we would paddle like this, right? This would be more ideal. It's like beep, 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 but we don't move that way, right? So set, push, or grab, hold, and let that body. So I'm just kind of looking at the blade, and by the time it gets, that's why we say, everyone say pull up by mid-thigh, which is the truth, but a lot of people don't finish. They finish their power here, and then they take out by mid-thigh. Right? Instead of finishing that stroke, picking it up, and doing the same thing. And again, if you need to pick up by mid-thigh, you can. Right? And again, you just want to be able to set and get that blade here, so now you have time on your side. You do this, you go sit, look at this. Okay, that's just wasted time. You can adjust, but I guarantee you the paddler that's coming from here to here versus the paddler going here, you already saw there was a time lapse there, like half a second, not even half a second, 100th of a second, but we're talking about a 10, 15 mile race, 100th of a second adds up. The team that grabs better than the other team or has more time in the water is the one that's likely going to be the one that's going to win or do better than the team that's not. Again, you don't want this to come out, have a positive angle for the sake of positive angle, and this is already in itself a disconnect. And if you're going to rotate, you rotate from the top hand. So it's like, in this sense, you come up, set up, setting up, all you're doing is coming up, okay, instead of getting out with that top hand or that bottom hand, again, that's a disconnect, right? And so again, it's just, again, not to say that any one way is wrong, it's just a matter of how much energy you expend.